NBA basketball in store for you. Here at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the home of the Cavs. Live on 2K Sports, a time-honored tradition. The NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top-caliber team.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Adams' shot is good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it to be the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Now here's Love. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. And Durant sends it back. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Westbrook against Love. Right side Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Irving missing. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's stolen by Smith. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by LeBron.
And how sweet a play.
Gets an exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Now, here is Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Love with the bucket.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
They're trailing by 5. To the middle, here's Adams. It's good for his second game. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And whether by design or by accident, they threw so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And a wide open look for James. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. Here's Waiters. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Dellavedova. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shumpert with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City trailing. Ibaka dishes to Waiters. Back to Ibaka. Outside for Durant. Again, the Thunder score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Kyle Singler.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Thompson. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Love in at the power forward position. Now, here is Irving. That shot wide open. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Irving, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And Kyrie Irving, it has been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Oklahoma City shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Stolen by Thompson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get to
I mean, just beautiful.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the Cavaliers call time here. Durant's gone. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for Smith. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter, after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Kanter, the pass to Waiters. The dish now to Foy. There's a screen by Kanter. And it's Foy missing.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
For the alley-oop. The kick out to LeBron. Cavalier lead. Thunder have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Morrow, that's a two-pointer.
That every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
12 seconds left now here in the second. On the wing, Singler. No good again that time. Now James. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. And the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They showed. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep the ball handlers off balance.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Oklahoma City ball.
Shot from the inbound. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Westbrook.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Irving double team. Love kicks to James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal
Well,
foul.
LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Here's Durant. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Irving drives in. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Irving. Smith outside. Inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Shoots from the block. Feeds it to Love. LeBron outside. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Thunder trailing by 11. Ibaka outside. Power down with both hands.
cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander.
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's blocked by Adams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Cavaliers foul.
You know, it's interesting. It really has been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, he had some
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
6 on the shot clock, and Waiters kicks to Cantor. Fades back, and it falls over the rim and in. Cantor's got his first points of the night. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really is happy that they came out.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Passes to Dellavedova to the inside. Thompson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The drive by LeBron. Stolen by Westbrook.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Westbrook with the block. And stolen by Love. And Durant sends it back. And they get it back. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they have build up the lead? And here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on...
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Going out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Dishes it to Mozgov. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And there's the touch. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson is checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for LeBron. Smith with a wide open look. Yes! That's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook gets to Adams, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Irving attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw hit from Kyrie Irving.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He's got 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change the game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the rejection by Love. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Thompson dishes to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully on just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could.
Timeout call, Cleveland. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Matthew Dellavedova has jumped in for Irving.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey. You got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. Stolen by Johnson. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. No good from Durant. Cleveland leading by 9. He lobs it up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunker. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the
You guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That PSN Team Replay really gave you a good look at the action. Back to Smith. Durant with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. No good off the back of the rim. Parker in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over. Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's Westbrook. LeBron with the ball. Kicks it to Robertson. Fires the three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Cleveland. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And he gets the bucket.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Foy hits both of them. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Held it over from outside. No good. And you see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on them.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in the arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention the defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.